Hello, my name is Matt Adams. I'm the Director of Facilities and also the head football coach here at Catholic High School. What you see behind me is a little bit exaggerated, but our teams really do struggle to find room on our campus to practice. We do have a very real challenge with the lack of practice space we currently have for our athletic teams and overlapping seasons that they have. Right now, we have only one competition field for our field sports that include football, soccer, and lacrosse located at Gregory-LeBeau Stadium. And you are looking at the lone practice field we have. As most of you know, we have a varsity, JV, and freshman football program. Our soccer program has a JV and varsity team for both boys and girls. The lacrosse program has just a varsity team for boys and girls because of our current field limitations. And while there are baseball and softball programs have their own competition fields, they have JV teams who also need separate practice space from time to time. The number of teams we have and the overlapping seasons for practice and competition really do necessitate that we address this significant limitation for the overall success of our programs. For example, in the fall, football is in full swing when soccer needs to begin practicing and eventually play before football playoff season is over. Lacrosse practice season then begins to overlap with the soccer season. Lacrosse begins to practice on the baseball and softball field for the few weeks before baseball and softball need their own facilities. All of these practices and the use of the fields have carefully coordinated between the coaches, often leads to some teams not being able to practice until in the later part of the evening, which is a major concern for our students and a challenge for their families, especially on school nights. The wear and tear on the fields themselves can make it unsafe to play, so coaches have to spend extra time inspecting the fields and repairing them when needed. We are so excited to share that we are currently working with the Diocese of Pensacola-Tallahassee to acquire the approximate 12 acres immediately behind the track field that is currently wooded. Our initial plan is to have the land cleared, graded, irrigated, and sodded as soon as possible so our teams can immediately benefit from the extra green space on which to practice. We are also looking to install some lighting to enable competition on these fields. We will also evaluate the additional bleachers and approximation of outbuildings, including restrooms and potential concession stands for the future. We cannot do this without the help and support of the entire Catholic High family. This project has added the Master Growth Plan when it is updated in 2023. We are hoping that it can be funded by our Building on Faith, Family, and Tradition capital campaign. If you have not already done so, please consider a pledge that will help us to fund this project and other projects that we have identified. Every gift helps us towards our overall goal of $6 million.
Please consider making a pledge so all of our sports can have more fields to practice on.
Thank you for prayerfully considering a pledge that will create a world-class space for all of our athletes.